22-21, Hawaii leads. Olevao comes into the front row, along with Vorster and along with Hartung. Serving now is Uiato. 22-21, Hawaii leads. They need some separation. Woolway. That ball is hit over. Good one-handed diving dig by Longo. Goes to Hartung. Didn't get a good hit that time. That'll be returned. That ball is hit into the back row, but saved by Castle. Hartung hits it down the line, hits it off the block, and it goes down. 23-21. The most important point of this third set.
Ashley Castle playing some incredible defense in the backcourt, keeping that ball alive. Mita Uiato doing a nice job keeping Hartung off of the net so that she's not going against that huge block. And Hartung executing well, just placing the ball.
Hartung now with 13 kills. Serving will be Uiato. 23-21. Crowd quiet. Uiato gets it in. And let's see, that's a point for Hawaii.
That's a point, a net violation there. The pass a little too tight for Woolley to get to. Give credit to Mita Uiato, serving very tough here at the end of game 3.
Aloha ball in a hard-fought third game. Ball comes over. Mercado. Ball is hit. Blocked by Forster. Was hit by Quinn. And Forster loomed up in front of her. All 6'4" of her. And returned the ball to the floor. Hawaii leads 2 sets to 1. 25-21 in set 3. Welcome back, everyone, to the Stan Sheriff Center. Let's go to Ryan Suji with a special guest.
Hey, thanks, Jim. Well, someone who's very familiar with the Stan Sheriff Center, we have former Rainbow Wahine Volleyball captain, Margaret Vakasausa Francois now. Margaret, welcome back to Hawaii. What does it feel like being back here in the Stan Sheriff Center?
It feels incredible, Ryan. I forget how energetic the atmosphere is here, and I miss it so much. I can't believe it's been 10 plus years now. So
remind some of the fans what years you played here at UH?
99 to 2002.
And of course, Margaret led one of the teams to the Final Four. And Margaret, update some of the fans. What are you up to now?
Living in New York City with my husband, working at Banana Republic in the international production business at their headquarters in New York. And expecting my first child in January.
This thing right here. You stay close with Dave and some of the coaching staff here?
As close as possible. On my wedding night, Jen, Carey, Lily, and I actually called Dave from France on Skype to let him know that I was finally hitched. And, I love that guy. He's one of my greatest supporters, and I really appreciate him.
Well, Margaret Vakasausa Francois, thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the day, and great catching up with you. Jim, back to you.
Okay, yeah, she was one of the notables.
Absolutely.
That has taken the court.
Great center, and so nice to see familiar faces in the crowd.
We begin the 4th set. Hawaii leads 2 sets to 1. It has been a battle. Longo will serve. Mercado will wait. That ball is blocked back after the hit by D'Amelio. So it is Forster again. Forster, I should say.
Vorster is a Forster at the net right now. She really got motivated with Dave Soji coming off the bench, yelling at her earlier in this match.
Longo hits the tape. Goes out. We are tied at 1. Brain will come into the game for UC Davis into that front row. Hartung. Ooh, what a hit by Hartung.
And again, the UC Davis Aggies giving the line, and the Rainbow Wahine taking advantage of it. When they see the line and they're giving them the line, there's plenty of room to hammer down that line. Great setting by Mita Uiato.
Uiato to serve. Mercado, Woolway, Brain. That's off the block. Hartung.
Emily Hartung with her 15th kill.
Hawaii leading 3-1 in the fourth. Uiato serving again. Woolway goes outside Brain, and Brain able to twirl it past the Hawaii defense for the point. Hawaii leading 3-2 here in the fourth. Megan Lancaster will come in, and she will serve. 2 serving 3.
Lancaster getting her serving assignment from the bench.
Longo, Uiato, Forster, and that time Forster hit it with power.
And you know, that's so nice to see because Forster has had so many miss hits and little floppy things here and there. It's nice to see her get that connection. And as she continues to work harder, I'm sure that her and Mita Uiato will get that connection more and more often.
Hartong to serve now for Hawaii. Brain gets it across to give the point to Hawaii. Double hit.
Well, now that's an interesting call. Maybe on the first contact, but on the third contact, the up ref is calling a thrown ball on the set over the net. Here we go. We'll take a quick look at it. She's calling that a lift.
Hartong serving again. The ball shanked but saved by Brain. And that ball hit over and down by Whitson.
Allison Woodson hitting out of the back court here, hammering that ball, and both UH defenders moving away from the ball.
3 serving 5. D'Amelio serving. That ball hit by Forster, but blocked right back. Again, the ball comes over. That will be returned. Big hit by D'Amelio. Gets by Forster. Forster with the save after it goes past the Hawaii center. Getting the ball down was Hartong.
And Hartong slicing and dicing that ball. That is a sharp angle from the 3-meter line, doing an excellent job off of a quick set from Forster.
Hawaii leading 6-3 here in the fourth set. Serving will be Ginger Long. Woolway tries the dink shot. Uiato is there. Olevao, Mercado in the air. Ball will be hit by D'Amelio. Hawaii with an advantage. At that time, the double block was up and waiting. Woolway was there along with D'Amelio.
And Victoria Lee, who leads the team in blocks. She's actually 3rd in the Big West right now.
Serving is Plum. Uiato sets up Castle. Good one-handed dig that time by Uiato. Woolway, that ball hit over by Lee.
And Lee really coming on strong with some good energy. The 6-foot middle blocker, only a sophomore. Played basketball, just like Kalea Adolfo in high school.
Plum serving again. Olevao, and Hawaii didn't react to them. And by the time Hartong lunged at it, it was too late. And we are tied at 6. Credit Davis. Davis trying to take it to a 5th game. Serving again is Plum. Ball pushed over that time by Adolfo. And Adolfo had enough on it to get it to the floor. 7-6, Hawaii leading by 1. Maeda will serve. Looking at Jamie Holmes in her 5th year. Came to UC Davis from being an assistant at Ohio State. The ball hit over by Lee. And again, it is Adolfo. Adolfo from Uiato.
Adolfo making herself known in the middle. 7 kills so far for Adolfo there in the middle out of 12 attempts, hitting at a high percentage at .417 right now.
Eight serving 6. Maeda to serve again here in the fourth. Hawaii leads 2-1. Whitson, that ball blocked back by Adolfo. The ball is hit cross court, but out.
Well, a little interesting change-up for UC Davis. They've changed setters. They've placed Lindsey Dowd in, a 5'9" junior, so they are trying to switch things up right now.
Dowd, number 4, right in the middle. That ball's an ace. That went in between Mercado and Plum. Hawaii leads 10-6 in the fourth. Trying to position themselves. Mary Schroeder has come into the game for Davis. Schroeder, 6'2", sophomore from La Canada, California. Hawaii leading 10-6 in the fourth. They lead in the match 2-1. Serving is Maeda. Saved by Dowd. That ball blocked back. Mercado, and then hitting the ball out is Adolfo. It was perfectly set up for Adolfo. I mean, Davis was on the floor. They were on their knees.
And you know what? She knows it. She had that opportunity. She took a swing. She's probably a little disappointed, but hey, move on to the next play.
Mercado serves. Hartung, Uyato, and there's Adolfo, and it is out.
A net violation called.
A net violation called against UC Davis. That will not make them happy.
And it is a late call, but Filet Adolfo, the ball called out, but here you see it on the replay. A net violation called, so actually point to Rainbow Wahine.
11 serving 7 here in the fourth. Castle serves. Dowd. Whitson in the air by Castle. Longo. And Longo kind of bumps it, went too close to the net. Hartung could do nothing with it. That is a point for UC Davis.
And Ashley Castle doing a nice job again defensively, leading all diggers with 15 digs.
Woolway to serve back in as the setter. Maeda, Uyato. That ball tickled through the block by Hartung. And for Hartung, that is kill number 17.
And keeping that in perspective, kill number 17 out of 46 attempts. A lot of balls to swing on.
Longo to serve. 12 serving 8. Doesn't get it over. Service error.
Longo struggling a little bit tonight from the service line. Biting on her shirt, a little frustrated at herself.
It might have happened in the second set, but every other set, Hawaii cannot relax. Good hit by Forster.
Seen some good energy out of Jade Forster in the front row here. That's her 8th kill tonight, hitting at 5:45.
Hawaii leading 13-9 here in the fourth.